Hi, this is Siraj, your host, Unleashing Talent, and welcome back on our podcast channel. Collectively, your people, the employees, look at your organization as an optimistic organization which they feel would thrive, would flourish. With that, their career will also flourish and they will flourish. That's one way of looking at it. The other side of looking at it from the employee's perspective is that this organization is not doing well. It doesn't have right policies, right procedures, right strategies, right goals, and right leaders. So people form perception based on their interactions with the leaders. Now, leaders who talk pessimistic stuff or negative stuff to their people actually contribute to disengaged for workforce. Now leaders on the other hand who are hopeful, positive, and they look into the future and they have sound strategies, they talk about positives, they talk about possibilities, they talk about hope, and that is what engages people positively towards organizational goal, and they feel more engaged at the emotional level. That's what we call unleashing the power of optimism. Great leaders know how to unleash the power of optimism, how to develop an optimistic organization, how they make people understand the value of purpose, mission, vision, and the goal, and how they engage people and keep people in the positive zone most of the time. Now, the leaders, when they are faced with adversity or bad times or rough roads or a rough terrain, it reflects on their face, it reflects in their meetings, it reflects in their interactions with people. Now, leaders can either transfer those feelings to its people, or he or she can look into the future and look at the possibilities, look at the hope, look at the optimistic side of it, and then reflect that to his or her people. Now, as a leader, it is your responsibility to keep the entire organization in the positive zone, in the optimistic zone. I mean, situations will change. Adversity and uncertainties can come from anywhere, and it every now and then it will push people into regression or kind of negative thinking. But as a leader, you bring them back into the positive zone. That's what we call unleashing the power of optimism, and great leaders do it very, very smartly. They make deliberate efforts. I invite you to listen to join our podcast channel, Siraj Unleashing Talent, on any leading podcast platforms, and explore leadership podcasts. In podcast number 75, we talk about the importance of unleashing the power of optimism and some of the characteristics of an optimistic leader, and how unleashing the power of optimism can lead to unleashing the talent and potential for the organization. More importantly, we focus on how being into optimistic zone leads to a better well-being for the leader, his team, his family, his business, and his organization. Well, thanks a lot.